Yeah, sorry guys, this is probably the gayest, lamest pose you ever see me laying in my bed, trying to seduce YouTube, you know. Just kidding. Anyways, basically I'm here to review a movie for you guys. First and foremost, I want to say, check out The House of Horror. It's a new reviewing site similar to the DVD Fiends, ran by the man Savini 1979 himself. There'll be a link on the side. Also want to tell you guys, Massacre Video is up and running again, so check it out. Anyways, this film, speaking of Massacre Video, this movie at one point was actually recommended to me by Louis C. Justin himself. This was sent to me to review, and I was interested in this one. It's released by Sub Rosa Films. It is Black Ice, which is kind of, as you can tell, the cover is very reminiscent of Nekromantik, which is a classic. Even similar are the dreamlike fantasy sequences. This is the first time I've seen this. You see this cover? The reverse cover inside is Dirty Cop No Donut. Bizarre. Anyways, this film, let's start with the DVD itself first. The DVD is actually a pretty nice release if you like the movie. It has a blooper reel, some interviews that are intriguing and interesting. But first, let me get into the movie. The movie itself is kind of the plot. It opens up with a girl who is fantasizing masturbating at the same time, and she ends up breaking her hymen during an intense masturbation session, which is very bizarre. I think that might be like a wake-up call, that maybe she needs to do something, get laid, I don't know. Anyways, she starts having conversations with her friend about it, who is very kind of jerkish, but just can't be he says a lot of horrible things, but I don't think he's serious. Her gay friend, and he talks about sex and stuff, and then she starts getting interested, I guess, and the fantasies are very strange and involve winter like Wonderland. She gets into detail at one point about her Christmas and her mother always telling the Frosty the Snowman that when her dad died, the story changed and it just eventually disappeared. That plays nice into the movie. There's a couple imageries with a snowman. I look out for the snowman at the end. And also, there's a creepy scene with a bleeding snowman in her fantasy. And also some sort of wildebeest that she has sex with. This whole movie has a full-figured woman in here. She's pretty, she's thick. And she's naked the whole time and with long, voluptuous hair and voluptuous other parts of her body. You see her naked throughout the whole movie. Basically, she starts... The fantasies get her, and she basically starts sleeping around. Now, note to a mad woman killer. If you're going to kill someone, do not take off their penises, stuffing rods in them to use them for sexual toys. Do not leave them sitting around. It got her in trouble a couple times. Especially don't leave them in your fridge. But this happens, and at one point, one of the men she does end up killing is a pretty cool, gratuitous death scene. I enjoyed it. It was pretty cool. A lot of blood. I'll show you that scene. I don't want to show you too much. The movie runs an hour and 50 minutes, which is quite long for this low-budget movie, and it's very talky. I don't know, some people might be put off by that. A lot of the dialogue they say, though, it's cool to listen to. I mean, they make some good points about real life, some other stuff. It's a kind of a bizarre, it's almost like an artsy film, though, and a lot of the fantasy things, like I said, were a lot like Nekromantik, except without that little cheery, creepy music in Nekromantik. I would compare it to that. I mean, it says love, sex, and murder, the story of her first time. But anyways, it's a pretty decent film. It's pretty well made. I got a couple of the other directors' movies I'm going to be reviewing as well, and a whole bunch of other movies I will be reviewing that were sent to me. Pretty big stack, so expect a lot more reviews coming up. I'll try to get clips in here, like I said, and I'm going to keep trying until this one has clips, because I don't have a deadline for this. But yeah, if you're interested in low-budget kind of shocker movies, there is a horrible rape scene in this movie involving a strap-on, if you can use your imagination, similar to Sick Girl. I would recommend this for people that like indie shockers or low-budget stuff like that. It's pretty well made. Like I said, it's talky, but there's a couple really good money shots involved, and it's an all-around pretty decent film. I enjoyed it, so check out Black Ice. It says, warning, not for the squeamish or faint of heart. Probably not, you know. But anyways, see ya. Bye.